I think I'm on. I am on.
All right, good job. Okay, it took a little while, but welcome. Now, how long have you been in Hawaii?
I have been here for, let's see, been here for 4 days.
Okay, and how long are you going to stay?
It was my wife's birthday yesterday.
Uh-huh.
She's from here.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, she was born here, spent the first 8 years of her life here, and then moved to the mainland. And then when I became a Denver Bronco, I befriended Pat Bolin, who loves the island, is here every summer.
Sure, and has some business interests.
Yeah, and he invited me to stay at his house, and just kind of got to know the people down at the Outrigger Canoe Club, and it's been kind of an every summer thing. My wife's here for the summer. I come in and out because of business.
Talked to you a little bit yesterday about some of the players you went up against. Who was the toughest quarterback you went up against? I mean, so many players you must have gone up against.
Ooh, yeah. Toughest quarterback. Well, I remember early in my career playing against Phil Simms of the Giants. You know, there's a guy, to me, that represented toughness at the quarterback position. You know, it's funny, I had spent a good bit of time with him over the years, you know, because he would do games and we would, you know, talk quite a bit. And I'd give him a lot of information. And he was telling me a Bill Parcells story. And he had a broken hand. And they're in the training room at the Giants. And the doctor's, you know, looking at the x-ray, and he's showing Coach Parcells where the break is. And Coach Parcells is like, well, I don't see the break. And he says, right here. You see it right here. No, I don't see the break. And he finally ripped down the x-ray, threw it in the trash, and said, Simms, get out on the football field.
Since you've been retired for the last 4 years, 4 years, 5 years, 4 years,
yes.
You have started this company called Nutrition 53, and you started it because?
Because of concussions. And you know, I left the Raider parking lot 2 weeks before I retired, and I couldn't find my home.
Really?
And you know, that was a really scary time for me. And I'd be riding down the street listening to my favorite song, Brown Eyed Girl by Van Morrison.
Oh, sure, yeah.
And you know, it's one that I've always loved my whole life. I couldn't tell you who sang it.
Wow.
You know, and those kind of things were happening to me at the end of my career, and I knew my time was up. And I retired, left the game, and I went around to all the doctors that they sent me to, and they said there's nothing you can do. And up until that point, I'd always worked with nutritionists and stuff like that that specialized in building lean muscle, you know, staying fit, recovery, inflammation, but I didn't deal with, you know, the head. I didn't deal with trauma, didn't deal with memory, with focus, that kind of stuff. I didn't really know what was available, and you know, opened up a whole new world when I started focusing on that, because I found the right people to help me with my supplement line. But when I did it, it was just kind of for me, and then what I would do is for a couple of years, I just gave it out to people.
Catch the Sports Animals weekdays on